folks, Dog A Advent Calendar Day 6. Jess? Jess? What's this? Come on then. You can't have that one, it's already gone. Don't do 6.
What's he got, Jess? What's he got?
Bear me a minute, dog.
What's he got, Jess? What's he got? What's he got? Oh, what's he got, Jess? Oh, what's he got?
What we got? Blooming heck. Oh, what we got here? What that? They're all in packs of 3. This is even better value, this calendar is, than I thought it was, because we were always thinking that they were individual, 1 in each. There's actually 3 of these whenever these appear. So she gets 3, which she's really gutted about, as you can see. That's now a soggy hand. That's the Doggy Advent Calendar, Day 6. And there's a very satisfied dog who wants some more. So that's the Dog's Advent Calendar done. Now on to the Star Wars Advent Calendar, Day 6. And we have an Imperial pilot.
Where am I going?
So we have an Imperial pilot. That must be to match the Stormtrooper, I suppose. That's door 6 on the Star Wars Advent Calendar. So we had an Imperial pilot in the Star Wars one. Door 6 now of the Marvel. I meant to tell you, by the way, this is actually celebrating 80 years of Marvel. This is, it's a special Advent Calendar. So door 6 in the mini Funko Pops is... Good question. Oh, I think it's Loki. Yeah, I'd have a guess that that's Loki. Hang on, I can't get him turned around. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's Loki. So we've had Loki and Thor. That's pretty good going, isn't it? That's door 6 on the Marvel 80th Anniversary Advent Calendar. Hey up folks, good evening. It's Friday evening and it's 5 to 8. Sorry, I'll just make myself comfortable. I've got to be careful which way I move, so I think I'll turn the laptop that way. There you go. I've had a bit of a strange day today, really. As you can see, we did the unboxings and everything went great. And I've got a little something to show you in a minute. What happened was I actually sit, I'm at a computer desk. And there's a little bit of room underneath my desk. And there's a little tiny mat, which I put my feet on. Because with me having CMT, I get cold in my feet, so I have to have something warm between my feet and the floor. Now, I've got my sandals, but that doesn't always help. So, I've got a little tiny mat here. Now, earlier on, I was having, what was it? Oh, the Tesco shopping delivery came, and I went across to the table, and I was marking off the list while Deb scanned the food. And I turned round. Now, bear in mind how big Jess is. You'll see the video in a minute. It's quite funny. Trust me, it's quite funny. You will see Jess trying to curl up and lie on this tiny little piece of carpet underneath my desk. Now bear in mind this carpet's only about a foot and a bit by 8 inches, and Jess is a big dog, and she was trying to fit herself on this entirely little piece of carpet, and it's so cute when you see it. It really is cute. But yeah, it's been a quiet day today. We were up last night, believe it or not, till 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the morning. And the reason being, Deb was doing a thing called diamond art. Now, anybody who knows diamond art knows that it's a very complicated thing, you know. And she was doing that, and she actually finished it at 2 o'clock. Now, unbeknownst to her, I was in the other room on my Xbox. I'd gone on for a couple of hours, and I was playing on Toy Story 3, which is a kid's game by definition. It is solid. I am telling you now, it is hard, very hard. I was painting the air blue. I was swearing that much last night at it. There's parts in it what you think, how on earth are kids supposed to do this? Because you can't even figure out what you've got to do. You basically have to play it by ear and keep doing stuff until you get it right. But there is a fun part in it called toy box mode. And it's really good, that is. It's fantastic. It's really funny. You can do silly things. You can catch bandits and throw them in prison, and you can put silly hats on people and all sorts. But it's just, all I wanted to do was something that I could play when my hands wouldn't get too tired, because they get tired when I'm on Xbox. But I could also keep Deb company, so if she wanted a drink, I could come in and we could have a drink together, etc., etc. So it was nice, that was. And anyway, like I said, I went to bed at 2 o'clock. And originally I was going to get up at 8:30 this morning. That didn't happen. I got up at 9:30, which I still think wasn't too bad, because by the time I got to sleep this morning, it was either 2:30 or 3 o'clock. And so 3 o'clock, and now it's 9:30, you know, and then it was 9:30, you know, so 6 hours, 6.5 hours, that's not too bad. Got to tell you about something that's happened today, actually, that's absolutely stunned me. I went onto my Facebook this morning, and I'd received a violation warning from Facebook. And I thought, what the hell? What? Anyway, I had a look at it. I couldn't figure out what it was for. And I deleted it. And I went back on about 4 hours later, and it was there again. So I clicked on it, and this time it allowed me to show. A couple of days ago, somebody shared a post, and it said, behind every drug addict is a family that is suffering. Right? And I thought that was a very poignant saying, a very poignant pose. I actually got told off because I had, what did they say? I had violated the terms and conditions of Facebook. And all I'd done is shared this post, and it literally said then with the words, behind every drug addict is a family that's suffering. And I got a violation warning for that. I've been on this afternoon, and some of the posts on there, they should have been banned within 5 minutes. So I haven't got a clue what's going on, but I actually got a warning, and I was told that if I do it again, they'll chuck me off. And I was absolutely stunned, and Deb was stunned as well when we saw what it was for. It was literally for sharing that one post. So if any of you can shed any light on that, please feel free to help me, because I haven't got a bloody clue. I really haven't got a clue. I don't get it. I just do not get it. I cannot get my head around it at all. So, like I said, if you can throw any light on it, really try for me, because I haven't got a bloody clue. Now, the last couple of days, I've been doing my favourite 3 of something. I've done films, and I've done songs. Now, I'm going to do TV specials. My favourite Christmas TV specials. They can be episodes from all the years of all the different programmes that I've been on. And I'm now just about to give you my top 3, so stay tuned. Now, in third place, a very, very funny series that I used to watch with, hang on, what's her name, Dawn French, called The Vicar of Dibley. And there was a particular episode called The Christmas Lunch Incident. Now, if you ever get a chance to watch it. Because you know how sometimes when you come up to Christmas Day and you're not sure who to have Christmas lunch with, because your mum wants you to have Christmas lunch with her, but you want to have Christmas lunch with your wife, etc., that kind of thing. In this particular episode, I think she gets invited to 4 Christmas lunches, and because she doesn't want to let anybody down, and they all make her feel as if, like, if she does let them down, then it'll be the worst thing ever, she decides to have Christmas dinner with all of them, each one after another. And what happens, I'm not going to tell you the full story, but what happens is very, very funny, and it's my 3rd choice of Christmas special that I watch almost every year. Not every year, but almost every year. Now, the second one is another very, 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 very funny series, but it's acquired taste, and it's called Men Behaving Badly. And the Christmas special was called Jingle Balls. Now, if you watch it, it's very, very funny, because it shows you 2 different versions of the same Christmas. What it would be like if they were rich, and what it's like in reality. And it's very, very funny because it keeps flicking between the two. So you will see them wake up on Christmas morning in the rich version and all in a nice posh house, etc. And then you'll see them what really happens when they do wake up on Christmas morning in the flat. Anyway, it's very, very funny. There's a lot of funny incidents, and I will tell you, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a comedy series involves a blender, and that's all I'm going to say. And that's in the episode Jingle Balls, and that's my second favourite TV show for Christmas. Now, my first one, I've seen this, must have seen this a dozen times. Everybody knows I'm an Only Fools and Horses fan, hence the name Son of Del. And the very, very first series, there was a special Christmas episode at the end called Christmas Crackers. And it's absolutely brilliant because Grandad decides he prepares the Christmas dinner every year, and it's usually rough. It's usually the kind of thing that you would run a mile if you saw it. But because they know that because the brothers know that it's the only thing he looks forward to, they eat it and kind of shut up, close your belly up and just eat it all. And then what happens is they decide at the night time that the young one called Rodney, if you don't know the series, this is just a recap, the young one called Rodney decides he wants to go out. And Del Boy, his elder brother, says, no, you're not. And they have a big argument because Del Boy says it's unfair for him to go out and leave Grandad in on his own. It's the one night, Christmas night, when you should spend it with your family. Well, they are all arguing the toss about who, I want to go out, no you won't, yes I will, when all of a sudden Grandad sticks his head through the door and tells him that he's off out because he's going to prize bingo or something or other at the Derby and Joan Club. So they've just been arguing about not going out because of leaving Grandad in on his own, and Grandad's going out anyway. So anyway, what ensues is they end up going out, and it's a complete disaster, but it's fun to watch. And that's my top Christmas TV show to watch. So that's the three in a row are, let me get this right now, I've got it wrong. Yeah, Vicar of Dibley, the Christmas lunch incident, Men Behaving Badly, Jingle Balls, and Only Fools and Horses, Christmas Crackers. They are my top three Christmas episodes. Right, tomorrow. Not sure yet, to be honest with you. We are nipping into the village, we think, because we had a bit of a cock-up at the vets about a week and a half ago. We called in and paid for 30 tablets for the dog, and we got them home, and when we opened the packet there was only 20, so we paid for 30 but there was 20. We've rung them and told them that we'll be calling in for the other tablets, but we just haven't got round to it yet, so we're going to call in tomorrow. I'll tell you what, people must get really confused with my accent, especially if you're not from Stoke. Tomorrow, yeah. We have what is called a lazy accent in Stoke-on-Trent. We cut out lots of words, and we sometimes cut out sentences. And one of the most popular things that's ever been said in Stoke is "Cos kick a bow again a woe and edit till they bossed it." Now, when you say that to somebody who's not from Stoke-on-Trent, they kind of look at you completely baffled as to what you've said. And what it actually translates is, can you kick a ball against a wall and head it until you burst it? But in Stoke, it's "Cos kick a bow again a woe and edit till they bossed it." You see? And if you're from Stoke, the one thing you will notice, as I often call people, is duck. Now, it's not a term of endearment, it's not a term of anything. It is just a saying. How about duck? You're right, duck. How are you, duck? It's not meaning that a duck, a bird, nothing like that. It's not meant to be derogatory or nothing else. Because the one thing I don't want is people jumping down my neck saying, oh, that's sexist, or I don't like being called duck or bird or whatever. I've never called a girl, a woman, a bird. I've never referred to her as a bird because that just isn't done, I call Debs, babes, me angel, that kind of thing, but I've never called a duck, Excuse me a minute, I'm just going to have a whiskey and coke. I suppose that's violating the terms, drinking alcohol, who knows. Anyway, like I said, it was really bizarre, this message, and it's not the first time I've had a warning. About 6 months ago, about 12 months ago actually, I had a dartboard and cabinet for sale, and I listed them for sale on a site, Blackpool Buy and Sell, and I put on dartboard, cabinet, blah blah blah, And I actually got a warning off the site telling me that I'd violated the terms and conditions by listing a dartboard and darts. And I thought, well, this is bizarre, because when I searched for dartboard and darts, there was hundreds of them. Loads of people had done it. And I couldn't figure out why, so I actually wrote to them. I emailed them and said, why on earth have you told me I am violating your terms by trying to sell a dartboard and darts? And lo and behold, an hour later, my ad was relisted. They put it back on for me. So that's twice I've had a lot looking for something I haven't done. I must be collecting them. It must say kick me on my forehead or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's my video for today. It's quite a long one, I know, but I had a lot to say. So you all take care, and I'll do another video tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, just watch for this last little bit with the dog. It's hilarious.
What are you doing down there, Papa? You found a mat to lie on.
I only snuck away for 2 minutes.
You found a mat to lie on. Have you? You found a mat to lie on.
Hi, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and a like. Thank you very much. And if you like what you saw, you can subscribe by clicking there. And if you want to see what I did yesterday, you've just got to click up there. Bye for now.